Welcome back, y'all. Man to man, full episode here. Episode, what is 14? 14 for y'all? Yeah. Back in person, hiatus. How we feel, y'all? Spring break, you know what I mean? Middle of the semester, how we feeling with their classes?
I'm doing solid.
So good, bro. So good.
No, I'm not allowed words of Wills away.
It's starting to get nice out there a little bit. I feel
That's 70 degrees on Friday?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They gonna hate me outside.
Yeah.
Spring weather already back.
All right, real quick, when you go outside, we get water ices. What's your favorite water ice flavor?
Lemon.
Lemon.
No.
Lemon and mango every time.
Yes.
Lemon and mango?
Yes.
You used to get lemon?
Yes.
You crazy.
Y'all rock Swedish fish or no?
Swedish fish.
I fuck with that.
I'm
Always trying to be different,
bro. People say like cotton candy.
Blueberries,
Bro.
like that blueberry with strawberry lemonade. That's a great little mix up right there. That's a great little
Strawberry lemonade third. Mango. I like mango even.
That's the thing. What's the
That's
thing?
mango joint. When they be having the guava dragon fruit joint, I always get that. Like, is that? You said mango.
I ain't see that.
You so
That mango did?
That's not sound far.
All right, boom. What do y'all put? All right, with the water ice, you gotta get the pretzel. What do y'all put in the pretzel?
Cheese pretzel. If I'm feeling fat, I'm gonna get the pizza joint though. I gotta get the pizza joint.
Yeah, it depends on how
If I'm having a good day, I'm having a good day, I'm getting the pizza joint. No cap.
I'm
Oh,
a cheese person.
pizza pretzel with beef pepperoni or
I think the pepperoni I think the pepperoni
It
helps it out a lot.
To be steamy and all that.
When you got number one team, you gotta have that secondary players who do all the work. I feel like the pepperoni does it.
I ain't gonna lie, the water ice out the pint jump. I was going crazy. That's a real big neck type
No bullshit. I remember one time I went to this water ice joint, one of the little hood water ice joints, you know what I'm saying? They showed the most love and all that. My man ordered a milkshake. I swear, bro. Bigger than this bottle, right? Like with and all that. That shit was like a iced tea you get from the Chinese store. That joint was crazy. It was crazy. No, crazy like that. It was like free. It was like 4 or 3.
That's kind
no,
of.
when you go to the joint, I'm not lying. I get the beef patty, Jamaican beef patty with the water ice. That's a crazy one.
That's a good combo.
It's like a spicy, sweet, crazy joint.
Bro, the little Jones, water ice be scooping that joint. You know, readers, you know what I mean? Little
price that joint.
That shit flat at the top.
Bro, flat at the top. Yo, first day of spring, go to Reed's, get your free water ice. It'd be a little cup, you know. Still.
They still do that?
Yeah. I've never listened to them.
Yo, when you get the free slurry from 7-Eleven, pause.
July.
That's
July 11th. That's only July.
7-Eleven.
Okay, that makes sense. You right. 7-Eleven.
That joint too was
Like, stop.
crazy cool.
I guess that's on me.
All right, to the sports now. Well, so we already talked about the NFL the first day. We talked about how, you know, us birds fans be
Bro, he really like
No.
Yeah. So bro can go to the Steelers. I can't ride with the birds.
So he following the player though. He following the player. Unless you follow Saquon, then I guess it's
both right now.
I mean, yeah, if you say you're fucking with Saquon, I can't even.
Alright, Giants Eagles split. Who you rooting for?
Giants.
But
But the Eagles play. I always support the Biddy. You know what I mean? I like it.
But no, there's a lot of moves that happened in the second wave of free agency. It's still going on right now, but to lead us off, running back Aaron Jones, Tuesday morning, he signed a 1-year deal with the Minnesota Vikings. Like, how we feel about that? Like, the Vikings, they lost Kirk Cousins. They still got Justin Jefferson. He ain't signed his contract extension yet. Can Aaron Jones come in and keep his production going on? Like, how we feel about the
I
Minnesota?
don't know if Justin Jefferson is going to be on the team when the season starts. I don't know. He been making a lot of comments, like, I don't know, little shady comments, like he want to go to a little Cincinnati,
That's just a lot of speculation about him going to Cincinnati.
I mean, I think that the Vikings, I don't know why he hasn't got his contract extension yet. Like, he's arguably one of the best players in football these past few years, but I think that they have the opportunity, they're going to pay up eventually. But, like, how do we feel? Like, they don't got no quarterback right now. They just signed Sam Darnold for to be their QB1. Like,
2024 is
I don't know what's going on with that, but as far as like Aaron Jones, how we feel about him in the new team?
It's an upgrade from Alexander Madison.
Right.
I feel like he can come in and do everything that he did, but better. I mean, he wasn't really that good to me, honestly. I think Aaron Jones can come in and make an immediate impact.
right. The running back
No, we
market
got to
is
see if you're a product of Matt LaFleur. I need to see one good year before I said. Because once you start changing teams, especially at running back, I mean, anything can happen. Like they might like Madison, for all I know, they might have a double backfield. He might not lead the charge as much, even though he shared last year, huh?
They cut Madison.
Oh, they did.
So he already won. Empty running back room before he got there.
Full load, bro.
But no, there's a lot of running backs going everywhere, so this is another running back getting paid, a new situation. We're gonna see. I feel like this is the free agency of running backs. And it's
like
crazy.
this was just last year we
We just talking about that. Should running backs get paid?
valuable? Should they pay him?
Yeah. I guess McCaffrey, man.
That's crazy.
We'll talk about another running back.
Joe Mixon, who originally we thought was going to get cut and hit the free agent market, but last minute the Texans said, we give you a little 7th round pick. So Joe Mixon traded to the Houston Texans for a conditional 7th round pick. The Texans get their running back after missing out on Saquon Barkley. How we feel like
So my thing is, bro, what's up with these teams giving their top players to the ops, bro? It's kind of crazy. Like you got the Giants giving Saquon to the Eagles. They basically gave him up.
I don't think this on that level.
Why not? This ain't on the level, but like
this is a team they might have to see.
I'm about to say this is a team they might have to see going on in Walmart, but like even just running backs in general, bro. Like the running backs that have been moved lately, they've been going to the rival team, to the ops. Most of them, you know what I mean. This Joe Mixon to the Texans, though. I ain't gonna lie, this just makes the Texans even scarier, bro. With C.J. Stroud having another year under his belt, he just came off a phenomenal rookie year. He also got Nico Collins at the home. You got Tank Dell at receiver, mind you.
Don't show tight end.
Don't show that tight end. You feel me? They also got a pretty okay defense at that. Nice, great coach too. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Joe Mixon. It doesn't move the needle that much, but it makes their offense go to another step, another level. I like to move a lot.
I mean, they improved in the backfield. Last year they had Singletary and Damian Pierce. Like that was what? Like I mean, I like Singletary.
Singletary was actually
Singletary was solid. Yeah, Damian Pierce. They was giving him way too many carries, and now Joe Mixon can go there and be the clear RB1.
Yeah.
So that's a good improvement. How you feel about the move? So
I think it's a good step in the right direction. Like you said, they have a high power offense. So Joe Mixon got him for a 7th round pick, not much. So.
crazy, yeah. Give them nothing. They really have nothing, to be honest. It's crazy, but we got more running back movement, even more running back movement. But this might arguably be the biggest, if not, I mean, arguably the biggest running back move. Kenny Henry, Derrick Henry, stays in the AFC, signs with the Baltimore Ravens for a 2 year, $60 million
You
deal.
know what was crazy? If we all put in like $10 on FanDuel and that Derrick Henry going to the Ravens, we would have won so much money. I ain't gonna lie. Because we literally all predicted that. We literally all predicted it. You know what I mean?
I mean, the Ravens, they tried to trade for him at the deadline last year, so I can't be too surprised that this came to fruition. But, I mean, Lamar finally got RB1 now. Like,
They were the top rushing team in the league last year, so now it's like.
I saw this post. It's kind of controversial. How do y'all feel? Like, what duo is better, Lamar, Derrick, or Jalen Hurts and Saquon?
Lamar and Derrick.
Jalen Hurts and Saquon.
I don't think no homer stuff, no bias stuff, bro. I like that.
I don't think Derrick Henry is better than
that.
Saquon. He that.
Not right now.
Saquon.
I feel like me personally.
But Lamar is better.
Yeah, when I say Lamar and Henry, I'll say
the sizable amount between Saquon and Derrick Henry.
I'm about to say
Lamar
I'll go
goes.
with the South
You think it's
better
bigger
quarterback,
than?
in my opinion.
I would honestly go Lamar and Derrick Henry just based off the fact that I feel like Lamar's rushing is better than Saquon and Jalen Hurts combined for
Combined.
Plus on top of that, you had Derrick Henry. I mean,
So how
They're triple
Derrick
option.
Henry is though?
Like, your triple option gonna be so crazy.
Then again, though, like Derrick Henry, he's not the same.
That's what I'm saying. How good have he?
2020, 2021.
I'm just
He was a
personally always
monster.
think the better quarterback when it comes to these scenarios. I feel like Lamar.
I mean, it's controversial. I feel like it can go either way. They both duos play the same for real. But me, I'm taking them.
We're gonna be under a new team as
I'm
well.
bringing
So
Hurts.
we're really gonna see they all coming from a new team as well. So let's see about that.
I like it though because like now it's like the defense has to know like which way. Like if they do a misdirection and Lamar holds the ball and go off, Derrick Henry just running like it's gonna mess up a lot of defenses.
No, it is. This off his name. It's like Derrick Henry on the field. Yeah, bro, you gonna always be on half eyes on him.
I feel like he be doing a little bit receiving game too, just a little bit. Not
Just a little bit. It's not
Just a
crazy.
little bit. But can we see him? Will we see him do a little bit more now? Like, is he still going to be the same pound for pound running back in the backfield now? He can order a little bit.
But he doesn't have to be.
I mean, yeah.
I think they're gonna use him like that. And in some games, y'all know how Lamar get when he starts
When
throwing
he
passing
on-
the ball. They can
They
probably
can get him freaky a little bit, bro.
slow down.
And now instead of Rashad Bateman throwing the bum ass Rashad Bateman, he's throwing to Derrick Henry a little bit. You feel me? So yeah, I like the move. I like the move a lot. But transitioning to the defensive side of things,
The
though.
Ravens lost a piece.
Yeah.
Talk to me, bro.
Steelers Nation, what's up?
Linebacker Patrick
Steelers
Queen to the Steelers.
I gotta get used to Steelers Nation coming down the road. Like, listen,
Broncos country dead.
No more,
let's ride.
Let's ride.
How we feel about Patrick
I
Queen?
think it's a good move. Patrick Green, one of the best young linebackers, obviously. Just played 3 really good years with the Ravens. The one thing about it though is, I don't know. I kind of wanted to see Deontay with the Steelers, and also, well, to transition into what else happened. Deontay Johnson obviously got traded to the Panthers for Dante Jackson. I wanted to see Deontay Johnson
Right.
with the Steelers. That said the Panthers gonna drop Dante Jackson eventually if like no one was gonna make a trade for him. So I feel like they kind of got us a little bit on this on this deal, even though we got a 6th round pick compared to their 7th. But how big is that really? So I feel like we could have just waited for him. But Patrick Queen definitely a good pickup. If this defense continues to be how they've been for the past few years, this team gonna be scary next year, bro.
or
It's
you
not-
add on to an already great defense.
Man, all we need, I mean, they have been a top 10 defense repeatedly for the past few years. It's really been their offense we always really say that holds them back.
But you guys have to go with Russell Wilson here, who's gonna carry that offense, right?
You just call him the quote unquote. You just call him?
One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Bro,
That's what
I'm not gonna lie. Them
He's
y'all
top
trade
20 quarterback of all time.
That's not crazy.
If you look at the number.
That's not crazy. But y'all traded Deontay Johnson.
I'm looking at the first piece.
What you say, Chuck?
I said them trading Deontay Johnson not that crazy to me.
You don't think so?
It's gonna bring out the best in George Pickens, and he obviously got top 5.
But the one thing about the Steelers, as we know, they're great at drafting receivers.
Yes.
They
Very
could easily
true.
draft a 1st rounder, 2nd rounder, pair that with Russ, like number 20, something
They
like
can,
that.
they can definitely get down in the rough with that, for sure.
And they could also pick in the 2nd round. We've seen them draft from later rounds like Juju and Antonio Brown and grab good players as well. So we'll just see. I think the offense is still going to be pretty good with Najee, Jalen Warren.
That's fire move. Like everything, they got a lot.
Just pray for health.
Y'all prime for a good season, bro.
Yes, sir.
Demon home. Not to cut you off, but Demon home.
Who we talking about?
The Birds. Back to the Birds.
That
Bro.
boy- that boy
NFC
CJ.
favorites.
That boy
Super Bowl
CJ.
favorites.
Super Bowl favorites.
Yeah, Super Bowl favorites. I'm stamping it right now.
Ain't you won their team then?
Yeah,
I'm about to say,
But the lot of people is like, are y'all even better
Super
than
Bowl
the Niners right now? Like,
Yes.
No.
No.
I also was better than the Bucks. Y'all couldn't even see them.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
great.
got an argument, bro. It's not.
Nah, show me.
Y'all top
Yeah,
3.
they got show me.
Y'all top 3.
Like, we ain't just go to the Super Bowl
Yeah,
right
I
before.
just last year I literally called
Yeah,
it
but-
I called it the most talented team on paper, and y'all ended 11-6.
I mean, it's cool. We gonna see
That's
the
third.
Bro, we got a whole new coaches.
But no,
Bro, you gotta see his play, bro.
But no, CJ Gardner, after he was talking so much, like, I saw the live when he was saying the worst thing about the Eagles is the Philly fans. They so disrespectful.
Philly fans still in this car.
They stole his car, I'm about to say.
Bro, my thing is, bro, I think the Philly fans actually are. I ain't gonna lie.
No, they
They're
not.
passionate, bro.
They're passionate. They just want to see winning.
At least they're not like Laker fans, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, you're not doing
like,
that.
you know what I mean?
They don't get enough
They
slander.
don't. They really don't. You know what I mean?
No, how I feel about that?
I mean, it was a much-needed move. Like, I know a lot of fans. See, after day one of free agency, the Eagles fan base was pretty split. At least as far as Eagles Twitter goes.
Yeah.
It was. I'm glad we have Saquon, like offense improvement, but some fans really wanted to see the Eagles like target the linebacker safety position, get a nickel corner in there and everything. But I mean, you get CJ back. Honestly, I like it. I like the deal. I wanted CJ back. He was available. I didn't think he was going back to Detroit anyway. But it was one of those things where like I liked the deal so much, but I didn't even get an agreement last year. I just feel like last year was a bridge year for that reason.
You saying it was Philly. It wasn't the organization. It was the agent.
But even his agent, like just taking that 1 year deal with the Lions, he didn't even really play that much last year. He got injured. This deal is kind of perfect because it gives him 3 years on the deal. But for the Eagles, he's only going to be on the cap, I believe, for like $3 million this season. So he only
That's a steal.
for the $33 million that's on his contract, 10 of it is guaranteed.
Right.
So I mean, it's a good deal on both sides, I believe. But the Eagles, they addressed the must-needed position, and they still need a linebacker. So Howie, I trust in Howie. I need you to cook, but that linebacker
Apparently, y'all tapped into them on Justin Simmons sweepstakes, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of DBs out here, bro.
I don't know where this money coming from. The NFL spike and cap really helped a lot of teams. Like,
I mean, if not, y'all can just end up drafting the Kool-Aid McKinstry. I'm saying in the draft, a lot of people like y'all getting him as well. So
I think everybody made a move besides one team. We'll talk about later.
who?
The Cowboys haven't made a move since.
The Cowboys stuck, bro. They thinking right now.
In purgatory.
Jerry Jones in the office like this.
they haven't signed out one free agent.
They're the only team. They're the only team that hasn't signed anyone.
That's crazy.
Well, I could have deck, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, they're stalling out the whole market for them.
It's crazy. But we got more teams making moves today, just fresh off right before the episode. Tennessee Titans signed wide receiver Calvin Ridley to a 4-year, $92 million
I like that. I like what Tennessee's cooking.
You don't like them? Talk to me.
Why not?
No, bro. First of all, $92 million to Calvin Ridley, bro.
That's
In big 2024.
How much is guaranteed though?
And big, huh?
How much is guaranteed?
probably like half of that.
Well,
Probably half of it, yeah.
4 years, what? 4 years, 46? What's
Bro, at this point,
less than 12, a little bit less than 12 a year?
me and Saki was talking about it. Me and Saki was talking about it before. At this point, they really just trying to get a name, bro. They really just trying to get their name out there. And yeah, we made a move, bro. Who's your quarterback at this point, bro?
So you're not moved by Levis?
No, bro.
I mean, he had no bad shit.
Yeah, you know,
He's cool. He's better than Tannehill.
I'm not moved at all. I'm not moved at all by it, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. They got like, first of all, they gotta figure out how they're gonna run their offense around with Tajay Spears and Tony Pollard. You know what I mean? Like, what was the point of you even getting Tony Pollard anyway in the first
I
place?
don't know who to get in fantasy between them two.
Exactly. And then now you still got D-Hop, right? We don't know what he's gonna do with D-Hop. We don't know what he's gonna do with D-Hop.
We don't know what D-Hop is getting at this point.
Exactly.
He's out there in the
They
league.
signed Calvin Ridley, who was pretty shaky throughout the whole year. One game he'll drop had 90 yards, right? 8 catches. Next game, 3 catches, 16 yards. And I should know. He was on my fantasy team for a little bit. I know. So at this point, bro, I'm not really liking the move. Hopefully he'll prove me wrong, and hopefully he won't bet this season. You know what I mean?
If they had a vet QB that hasn't played in a little while, would they change your mind?
No.
Somebody that has their own podcast, somebody who had a Michigan had a
Roethlisberger? Who we talking
no,
about?
someone
Who
who
we talking about?
can't do it.
Okay, it still wouldn't change my mind.
Okay.
It still wouldn't change my mind.
But Justin Fields?
Yo, where
Because the Justin Fields trademark is going cold.
Let's not say that. I think Justin Fields to Philly.
What for Taysom Hill? What?
Bro, I was seeing
It would be a calm Taysom Hill.
He don't want that, but his record is kind of bad.
I don't think he's going to be a starter this season, bro.
which is valid.
I mean, the teams that he was supposed to go to, they all got
The Falcons have Kurt.
Right.
The Steelers have Russ. The Raiders picked up Gardner Minshew. I don't know what they would.
Yeah, I don't know what
They just was doing grab.
And the Bears, we all know the Bears going to draft Caleb at 1. So Justin Fields kind of he's the odd man out because if you're the Bears, you draft Caleb. I don't think you should have Justin Fields on the roster. But we all know he doesn't have a long-term plan with that team.
Right.
I just feel like any team that just needs a quarterback or just something, just trade for him. My guy's stuck. We was talking if it was a 50-50 situation the past couple episodes, but now it's Justin Fields going to get a backup this season. I think that's crazy, but going back to Tennessee, I think he might as well make the trade.
Yeah.
His market is probably the lowest they're going to be right now.
Yeah.
You could probably get him for a 6th or 7th round pick. I mean, if the Texans could get Joe Mixon for a 7th, the Titans could probably get Justin Fields for a 6th. We just
Give me
seen
Levis. Give me Levis.
Levis over Fields?
I see his potential, bro. More prototypical quarterback. Levis was a rookie last year. You put that with actual good receivers. Justin Fields had Cole Kmet, Darnell Mooney, DJ Moore. That's solid. I don't care what nobody else says.
That's not the best. I mean,
But so now Levis about to have Calvin Ridley, D-Hop, two solid running backs. I feel like now we can see a year. This is now he had expectations. Last year he didn't play with that. Justin Fields been playing for expectations the last 2 years, and he only has like 11 wins over these 3 years.
So you think it's one of those things where should Tennessee still make that move? Because I mean, it don't hurt to get some quarterback competition in there. You give up a 6th-round pick. What you using that pick for anyway?
I want my second-year player to come in confident, ready to go.
Knowing that we've backed them up with some weapons.
Yeah, like, all right, we believe in you.
Yeah, I feel that.
I like that.
We got other teams making cost-cutting moves. The Chargers cut wide receiver Mike Williams today. They saved $20 million on their books. So you're probably not going to cut any other players like Joey Bosa or Khalil Mack or anything. But how do we feel about Mike Williams? Do you think we can
I'm
find
trying
him
to
in
see
the
what
season? Bro?
Harbaugh trying to cook up. Like, they got rid of Eckler.
To replace him with Gus Edwards.
But I feel like, I don't know if he's going to be their starter. I feel like they might draft a running back. Free agency is still available. They might sign someone else. But we all know Harbaugh, he like to run the ball. I wouldn't be surprised if he draft a running back and then him, Gus, that becomes a solid duo. I know in the Harbaugh kind of led team, they're not really worried about like just having 5,000 yards of Herbert and things of that nature. We're just gonna, hey Herbert, throw these passes on time, on target, manage this game right. You'll come out with the dub. We're gonna have solid defense. We're actually gonna see what the Chargers defense can do with Harbaugh's scheme. So, I mean, this is a sleeper team to watch out for.
They had pick number 5 right now in the draft. I don't know where they go with it. Maybe they replace Mike Williams with a Malik Neighbors or Robert Howard in the receiving game. So, or they could possibly trade out. We might see another team like Minnesota at 11 trade up for a quarterback maybe. So
Where else see Mike Williams going though?
I'm trying to tell you, don't be surprised if Kansas City swooping.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't rule that
Kansas City
out.
gonna grab somebody.
They're gonna grab somebody that everyone's
They're
gonna
gonna
ask.
make a move.
Because like for Mike Williams, if you want,
Because they also just restructured Pat deal.
yeah,
Save $24 million on the cap, restructuring Pat Mahomes deal.
You think the Ravens can probably go for that as well?
Mike
Yeah.
Williams. It depends how much he wants. Like, how much is he really gonna get on the open market?
He's probably not-
His injury is like the whole thing.
the thing is though, if he goes to if he goes to a nice team, you know what I mean, they go far in the playoffs or
1 year prove it deal.
yeah, 1 year prove a deal, then
I mean,
next year the money will be there.
we see teams paying Calvin really $92 million, like you said.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can get that, but he can get a combo deal.
He can get something.
Because he's talented.
He's good.
I don't
He's
think
good. He's not getting 92.
He's not getting that. Like he's still good.
Get combo 50.
I like
He's solid, but like I said, he's injury prone now.
So what's one team y'all would want to see sign him?
Definitely Ravens.
Ravens.
I think Ravens.
Wouldn't mind him in Pittsburgh though.
I mean,
We gonna hear on
That wouldn't be bad at all. That wouldn't be bad.
I think a sleeper team would be New York, the Jets.
Yeah.
You use another weapon.
Yeah.
We gonna see, bro. I mean, that really much recaps the past couple days in the NFL.
Yeah.
Wow, couple days. It starts the week, a lot of movement going on.
Oh wow, this is the most movement we've seen in the NFL free agency.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's a lot of
I
talented players.
like a lot of talented players shipping in and out, bro. I'm liking that.
I'm saying
There's still a lot of players that still
I'm not saying my
There's
favorite.
still players on the market, so like,
But yeah, man. So
hey, Pittsburgh was good at.
So we want to switch over to the NBA. Let me tell y'all something, right?
I said, Troy, do this song.
I don't know about y'all. I'm done with the 90s, all right? We done with the 90s. I don't know about these guys right here. Me personally, I'm done with the 90s. So if you've been sleeping under a rock, it's a lot of controversy going on TikTok, Twitter, all that, right? These guys is fed up with the 90s, man. It all started from one simple video, right? Somebody saying Jordan don't got no left hand. Just showing low lights of Michael Jordan going to his
it's not low like they show the whole game.
The whole game, bro.
It's not even
The whole game. It started with Michael Jordan. Then we went on to Patrick Ewing. They was just going at Patrick Ewing, bro. They was going. Then they started going at Scotty. Then I'm like, yo, like these guys, like
John Stockton ones.
yeah, bro. It's crazy because, like you said, Kev, they're not going back and watching clips. These are full games. You would go. They would record it, right? You would see on YouTube 2-hour games. They'd be 49 minutes into the game. Just seeing just picking out clips, bro. You got Jordan hitting the side of the backboard. If Russ was doing that, that would have been all over socials, bro. If Paul George did that, that would have been all over
Can you
socials.
imagine
bro.
NBA Twitter in the 90s? Like,
Oh my
these
God.
players they don't have the Michael Jordan.
They don't.
Players.
Bro,
They don't,
Dennis Rodman went to Vegas in the finals and ended up on TV like he was on some crazy stuff,
bro.
Let someone do that in the finals, like someone just like, yo, forget the finals, we go to Vegas.
They went to
We
WWE.
went to WWE.
How we feel about
Bro,
that?
what you think, bro?
I don't know. I just feel like that's a little unfair.
I think it's unfair.
It's unfair.
I think, first off, everyone, if you played basketball enough, you gonna hit the side of the backboard. You gonna miss.
You gonna do some dumb stuff.
Like, come on, Troy. Why you trying to make it seem like you just watched the Clippers game yesterday? You don't see the same things.
So
what happens in today's game, our most skilled era? I just want to say, just before we even start, that happens all the time. Like mistakes happen. This is still a make or miss league. Every shot doesn't go in.
So my clap back to that is right. LeBron been getting criticism from old heads for about 20-something years now, right? It's been 3 days since that whole Michael Jordan left hand stuff came out.
Right.
Old heads is defending him.
No.
They going at the younger generation, bro.
What?
We was going like this for LeBron for years, bro. Defending LeBron to old heads for years, bro. Old heads was even shitting on Kobe for a while. You know what I mean? Until he retired, then So what I'm saying is right now, bro. You gotta call a spade, bro. You was doing all that with LeBron, and you seeing LeBron in real time, and you still hating. We going back to clips. We gotta go back to clips, bro. They showing, oh yeah, Michael Jordan was still balling in the 2000s when he was 40. What do you think LeBron gonna do when he's 40, bro? He's already 39, and he's still cooking. I can only imagine when he reaches 40, he's still gonna get an extra step in him, bro. My whole thing is, bro. I'm just glad we finally having this conversation, bro, because we've been letting these old heads get away with a lot of stuff right in this area, bro. I'm like, let's keep it a beam. If we drop Kyrie Irving off in the 90s right now,
They don't think he'll listen.
they're going to think he's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Michael Jordan probably wouldn't even be heard of if Kyrie played the 90s, bro. Let's keep it a beam. Steph Curry got dropped off in the 90s.
This is my
What we doing, bro?
Come
Come on, bro.
So, okay. Obviously, like, the social media and the things the way we judge and and talk about people, it's a little different now. I'm pretty sure people have been talking about Kobe, LeBron, yada, but they just like how they was talking about Jordan, Clyde, and whoever else back then, like, it just keeps going on like that. Yeah, my generation was better, we had hoopers, yada. That's probably going to happen in 20 years. They're going to be saying Paul George is mid. Like, how are we supposed to go with that? You know what I'm saying? That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy right now.
They ain't dumb. They
You
never
know what I'm saying?
Times change.
But also, I feel like we can't just hold it against players who dominated the era.
You gotta play what's in front of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Greatness is determined by what you did during your time.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Jordan, the way he was so much better than most people, that's why you consider during the 90s, like, he dominated his era in terms of scoring and in terms of winning.
Right.
So you go to the 80s with Bird and Magic, they're the most recognizable people because they dominated the era in terms of acts individually and team success. That's just how it works.
So what I want to ask you is, why do you think we can't say the same thing for LeBron? When we talk to old heads about, LeBron been dominant, LeBron dominates every aspect of the basketball game damn near, right? They always mention his losses. They always mention his finals. They always mention, he couldn't get it done earlier in his career like Mike did. They always mention he never had he had a dominant team. He had to make a super team to even compete for titles and stuff, right?
Well,
I was gonna say, this is just in general. Anything great isn't gonna be like talked about until after. Like, this is anything.
I definitely.
Bro, like, people wasn't putting Kobe in the top 5 debates until after he retired, after he passed away. When Shaq was playing his last couple years, they wasn't saying, oh my God, Shaq was so much. Bro, like, people get scrutinized when they play. Like, when Kevin Durant, LeBron, Steph Curry, like, finally retired, you're gonna see everybody giving them their flowers, which is a messed up thing. Even, like, for example, someone like Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, his last couple seasons, like, people were disrespecting him. You can see someone like Rajon Rondo is not playing right now. But we know, like, when they was playing,
He was a bull.
It was nice.
yeah, so I just feel like that's just greatness overall. So right now, Brown probably is gonna get scrutinized, but once LeBron lead the league gonna look stuck.
They're gonna miss him. They're gonna miss him for sure.
They
You know what I mean?
for sure gonna miss him.
But what happened that? Oh my God.
But for the LeBron thing, I feel like, not to hold it against him, but the way he started was a little shaky. For his first 3 finals, he averaged, only 22 points per game. Like, it started off that way. We do gotta mention that.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's worth saying.
Jordan and one of them.
I'm not saying we can say the same.
So he was 28.
But
But he was getting smacked by the Pistons in the first round. But another thing about that '90s conversation that really like sparked people's heads is when Allen Iverson hopped on the podcast and said, "I didn't have a left." So it was like he admitted it himself. He said,
I didn't know he said that.
"Bro, he said if you see an clip, I go left and I go back to my right." So it was like we clown Jalen Brown. Hey,
So like they're scoring 25 a night. I feel like does that really?
It don't really matter. I mean,
it don't matter. But he said it himself. He didn't have a left. Right.
But we know Allen Iverson is one of our most skilled players. So are we really gonna sit there and say that?
I'm not done with the '90s. I saw it. I think you got to put everything in context. It was looking bad when I was watching it. Yeah. I said back. I watched the Utah game, the Bulls Utah game. That not a lot of offense look. It was really like one main scorer on every team.
I just don't know how you can go back and like watch that.
I'm an historian, so I like to go back and watch 80s game, 90s game.
I don't know how you can do that.
I feel like this generation is more offensive weapons. We don't have like someone who's like the power forward is not the designated bruiser. Mm-hmm. Your job is just to get boards. Now, when you're power forward, you have to space the floor, rebound, defend, a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? The centers, you can't just be a center that just. I mean, centers do just pick and roll, but a lot of centers, you have to have a little three ball.
It's a little midi.
Or a good post game.
So, what I want to ask y'all is this same conversation that we having now, the same exact conversation. 20 years from now, imagine what people 20 years from now is going to be saying about the 2010s. Or maybe even the 2020s, bro.
I feel like you can't say that though, because like,
you can't.
I feel like from like 2011 on, like, this is the birth of what baseball's about to be.
Yeah, bro. Like
everyone on the court kind of got to be able to.
Everyone has to be a weapon. I feel like when you look back, this is when people gonna look back. Like even look at like 05, 06, like you see Steve Nash and them. They still had players like when you see like the old Bulls teams, and you see Joe Kim Noah and Carlos Boozer in the pen. You're like, yo,
what am I watching?
What am I watching? Like he's not for it, but the way they got their buckets, how they got buckets. But you're not gonna look back at Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, LeBron James. Like you can't look back at 40,000 points and say, yo, what
am I watching? Yeah, like it's kind of even getting ugly already. Like
we're setting records right now.
But just to counter, I feel like this era was like the most offensive era ever. I feel like everyone who played in this era, stats all gonna be not inflated, but like they're probably gonna be more than everybody. I'm talking specifically like from 20, like you said, 12 to like 2026. So I think soon the NBA is gonna do something to make the defense a little more prevalent. I feel like I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that today.
So I feel like sooner than later, like people who just played during this era, like Russ, Harden, they're all gonna end top 20 in points, assists. Like they're gonna have the most records, unbreakable records. We're gonna say in 20 years.
And then they're gonna bring back the defense.
But I feel like Brown record definitely never gonna get broken, just because it's not the game not gonna be played the same.
And knowing that he's cognizant, like you gotta think if Kareem knew in 20, 30 years or 40 years, there's going to be a player that beat my record, he probably would have scored more.
He probably would have kept going.
LeBron probably knows, like, yo, I'm not going to stop.
To like 45.
Like, I'm going to keep going because I'm going to go until I can't stop. Because if I stop right now, somebody probably would keep up. Even though it looked damn near impossible, the average to get 40K, you got to be playing for at least 15, 20 years.
Yeah, bro.
At least 70-something games, averaging 25.
So that's what I'm saying. That's never happening again.
We had never seen that.
It's
we
like
60.
Not while we alive.
Yeah, you can't say that. Some always do.
Bro.
Just because of because of the way the defenses will be, and plus no one. I mean, maybe someone will, but no one's matched it. Not the way they practice, but how you just condition your body and how you spend money in your body. No one's done what LeBron has done ever.
Yeah.
And it's still glory to God. Like I don't know how he never got hurt. Not praying for that. But
So I would say, are you done with the '90s, or are you still rocking with them?
I'll kind of agree with what you and Rub said. I'm really not done, but like I feel like that's the how you said it's low lights.
Yeah.
You can do that for basically anyone.
Yeah,
I don't really think that's fair to like just throw in a game and just show a bad game.
like if we all go play fives at LA Fitness, one of us hitting the backboard, bro.
We regular dudes. We talking about.
We're gonna talk about.
When it's there, I got a little sniper.
So my thing with that though is like all right, like I'm gonna keep it a beam. Like we got Kobe, we got people that play like Kobe, like as in like Devin Booker. You know what I'm saying? We got people that play like MJ, low key, like Kawhi. I feel like Kawhi probably shapes MJ the most in this today modern age of basketball. I'm not gonna lie, like people like to talk bad about DeMar DeRozan. People don't really consider DeMar DeRozan a real type of like player that's kind of like, you know, acclimated in the league. But it's all about the. I'm not going to sound like one of them dudes, but like when you really look at how DeMar DeRozan plays and you really look at his play style, you really look at
It's Jordan-like.
It's Jordan-like for sure, bro. You can look at Jordan highlights, right? And then you can look at DeMar DeRozan highlight.
You might DeMar DeRozan on the regular Thursday.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, but like I just think our game is more skilled, bro. I think it's.
We know the difference is.
Am I hearing MJ DeRozan?
No. But I was gonna say
Yeah.
the difference is when DeMar does it, he's not dominating his league.
Right.
How when Jordan did it, no one could guard it. You knew what he was doing.
Right.
People could stop DeMar DeRozan. So
Yeah,
it's kind of like
to a certain
it's like you peaked right here because the talent was right here. DeMar DeRozan's like you're doing the same thing, but the talent is like way higher. You know what I mean?
Feels way past.
Yeah.
So
So
you saying?
Yeah, I would say just one last thing to wrap this up. It's also like how you see a certain situation as well. Like people can put in the words like how they see this LeBron era, and it could be like I see it. I know I see it a little more differently than y'all too, but it's just gonna be remembered differently. Like y'all think he to go. I personally don't think he's.
I never say he was a GOAT. I don't do good.
I don't do that either, but
I
if I
don't do
did,
topic.
he personally would not be my goal. I personally see it a little more different than him. He says he didn't have help for a lot of the time. I'll say maybe a little something different. You know what I'm saying? He thinks some of his stats are better than what I personally think some of his stats are. But that's just how you gonna remember. Like, so I definitely want to just mention that. So people in the '90s, I know it's people in the '90s who probably think LeBron is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like who watched the '90s and stuff. So it's all about just personal preference.
Really,
what you
I was
say.
gonna say you're never gonna convince a Jordan fan that Bron to go. You're not gonna convince a Bron fan Jordan to go. So at this point, that's what I don't do.
Rockets fans with 7 rings, people going to still think Jordan goes.
Yeah.
So Pete, can we do a little round table and just ask, are we done with the 90s? Can we start with you? Like, are you done with the 90s?
No, I feel like you can't be like if you say you done with the '90s, that means you're building a house starting with the roof. Like that's the foundation.
So
You know what I mean?
today's-
Yeah, you can't. We don't have today while there.
I would say I'm half and half.
Half
Because I see, for the people that's pushing that agenda, I see what they're trying to say. I just don't think they're applying all the context because, like you said, every player makes mistakes. Like we're looking at low lights. We can look at low lights today. Players.
Bro, I'll pull up a
If you
JaVale
watch
McGee
it,
low light
let's pull up an NBA game.
I'm like, bro,
Something
in
like-
30 years, if someone pull up JaVale McGee and be like, look at him, he's a 3-time champion though.
Yeah.
Him throwing the ball off the backboard hitting his head, like, we gonna look dumb.
Then again, I do feel like you said, the old head, they don't realize like
we got
the
the
players-
Nasus in this league.
No. Finesse is no finesse slander. Just call him finesse.
The nasty.
Send that.
oh, you had that little sham guy.
What?
But no, bro.
Finesse is
The old heads, they keep neglecting, like, bro, today's players are better. Like, it comes with evolution,
It's
bro.
like, they should be happy because like they only better because y'all did it first.
I'm not saying-
and we took it
Bro.
and evolved it. Someone's gonna come out, start dribbling up their head, and they're like, "Man, Kyrie's not the best dribbler."
Bro, players today literally give 90s players and 2000 players they props. They just do, bro. It's the old heads that's making these arguments, bro. But no, I'm half and half, bro. I'm one foot out the door with the 90s, bro.
I'm not done with the '90s, the '80s, the '70s. I'm
I'm
not.
not lying.
I'm not.
Before
Segregation.
bro, I'm not-
Segregation.
bro, I'm not lying.
Talking segregation.
Before Magic and Bird, I'm done with that. ABA,
So we
Allen
done before
Iverson.
375, 79.
Till they show until I see the 100-point game, I'm done with everything before that.
Oh, man.
I'm not even on that, bro.
Okay, I feel you, but I'm definitely not done with it.
Me personally, I'm done with the 90s. Like y'all said, it's based on preference. Me personally, I can't go back to a 90s game and watch a full game. I just can't do it. Me personally, like it's too like I'm so used to the fast ball movement that we see now. I'm so used to the talent that we see now. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go back to the 90s, I just look at Patrick like smooth sluts. Like bro, I'm used to seeing big men shoot threes and do crossovers now. If I see Patrick Ewing do another back shot, look like I'm gonna throw up, bro. I can't
Well,
do
let's,
it.
but let's be real though. Like during the 2000s, they played the same as the 90s. The defense was more like.
But it's hard loosening up at the.
The 2000s players ended up being like we ended up.
When they took-
But in
when they
terms
took
of
their hands
having-
out.
but in terms of having two bigs, having maybe one guard that
No, I'm not
maybe
lying. I was watching
it was
some
still a
Patrick
lot of packed paints. Like I'm not gonna lie, you put put some of these 90s players that was drafted in the 90s and the 80s in this era, I believe some of them will be able to go.
Like who though?
Kobe,
Right.
AI,
Right.
Mike.
Right.
But that you're doing sheer dominant players, which I believe. We're not taking. I'm gonna be honest with you, Scottie Pippen is not gonna be over a lot of people in this era.
Like who?
Like who?
Like who? You over Wiggins?
Cause we not even.
That's a low bar.
That's a bar.
That's how we got started. You
Is
said
he over Jalen Brown?
No.
Scottie Pippen.
No.
Scottie Pippen in today's NBA. Is he better
I watched Scottie.
Oh,
No. You know why?
But you know,
Because I watched Scottie Pippen because people try to say he's better than Kawhi, and I watched a lot of Scottie Pippen.
He's not better than Kawhi.
He's not
He's definitely not better.
Absolutely not better.
Is he better than Paul George?
No.
No.
Anthony Edwards?
No.
Hold on. But we gotta take into consideration their games will change as well in this league. Like we can't just say they got the same.
He'll be in.
I feel like he would be a crazy.
No.
He a crazy. He was the best defender back then. You don't think his game?
Bro,
he would get a little.
He was
more-
guarding Gary Payton who only averaged like 16 points a
He
game.
was
Bro,
yeah,
Gary Payton,
no,
bro.
no.
I'm stopping Gary Payton, bro.
I'm not gonna give you that.
Better.
I'm not gonna give you that because when the first prototype came in the 90s, Grant Hill.
Y'all couldn't do nothing.
Bro. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing, bro. They couldn't do nothing, bro.
Scottie Pippen was crazy defender.
Y'all no. So bucket getters can't score now. Like that's what I'm saying. The best defenders go on them players.
For sure,
they get
bro.
paid to try to stop these dudes.
But that's my problem
who
with
you
Scottie
see
Pippen,
stop? Tatum getting his 25. Who you see stop and shake getting his 25? Who? What defender today? Like
This is my
he said-
problem.
He gotta be primed as a defender.
no, like what defenders are gonna consistently stop our
Nobody.
guard? That's what
Nobody.
I'm saying
But
though.
this is my problem though.
What's up?
Scottie Pippen was the best defender, right? If we say Mike is the greatest of all time, we can agree that he's the best scorer by a mile.
Right.
You had the best scorer on your team. So obviously, everybody else you're guarding is not averaging more than 17 points.
Right.
And let me get, they're not like, Tim Hardaway invented the crossover, and that was nothing crazy. So they wasn't really killing up the
was
dribble.
crazy.
No,
God,
but
we
believe
still
me,
use
that
that.
was later 90s.
Bro, he's still not
So
trying to
I'm
get
talking about
AI
Scottie
props.
Pippen in prime.
He's still not trying to get AI props, bro.
But who's you guarding?
Muggsy Bogues.
Scottie, you guarding Gary Payton.
Bro,
Christian
that's
Miles.
another thing. That's another thing.
Right.
Michael Jordan making all
John
the defensive teams
Starks.
9 times, bro.
But wait,
Look,
why
Michael
would you?
Jordan making all the defensive teams 9 times is crazy.
They wasn't scoring for
That's
us.
what I'm saying.
Like,
He was
I really
hard.
don't. Was that?
He played good defense.
Who's he guarding?
But
Who's he guarding,
so
bro?
all right, all we gonna say is like who were they guarding?
Yes.
In the 90s, it was Michael Jordan and
I
then
feel
Big
like-
Man.
I feel
Well,
like
say
that's
like-
not-
say
that's
like
not
the
the argument.
The guard and the wing scores weren't crazy.
No,
For it's like, you know what I mean? Like
No.
you wasn't guarding the Tatum. You're not guarding the Shea.
I feel like that's not a great argument because
that is a good argument.
because everyone else wasn't a great defender as well. So you gotta give. I feel like we're not giving them props just to
He was
be
a
little.
good
Like
enough
everyone
defender.
wasn't a good defender, as good of a defender as him. He was still making first teams. He was one of the first dudes getting 2 steals and a block.
But you gotta
like
think-
he
I was
was,
gonna say
he
Thomas
was the
Bag.
first one of the
Thomas
first
Bag.
dudes who could guard the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like you put him on.
But you gotta think in the
You're not
90s it was
giving
all
us
ISO.
credit.
It was all ISO. You couldn't really help like that off of
Yeah.
screen.
What's that? What's
Any
that?
athletic point guard would dominate in that, bro. If you put Russell Westbrook in that type of defense being played,
Yeah.
Bro.
30-point triple double all around. What are we talking about?
This
You know what I
thing in
mean?
this
Like,
era, like I'm saying,
He did, though, he
good
did
players,
play
good players is gonna do their thing. Like
But I'm saying
great
they wasn't-
defenders just try to make it hard.
there
That's
wasn't,
your
like,
job. Like
if
you're
Scottie-
not gonna stop the best players though.
But I'm saying like there wasn't besides like big men were like the best scorers.
Yes.
Scottie wasn't guarding them like besides MJ, who's the craziest guard in the 90s?
Bro, I
You
feel
want
like,
to
it's not
like
the-
what's that?
Drexler, like,
Clyde Drexler? You're not. And what he averaged like 22?
right.
That's not crazy.
bro, we got
You
the
held the
league
18.
average scoring was also lower too.
It's
The league average score was also lower.
They didn't have a bag that they
We didn't even get this side.
They wasn't
He's on the 90s
shooting.
I'm same with Jay. I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Okay.
I can't
Wow,
watch
bro.
I can't watch him.
Alright.
I can't, bro.
Another thing is I can watch it. I love watching old basketball. I wanted to see like how did y'all get your shot off?
I see myself as an historian for sure.
Yeah, like I watch only because I had to defend Kawhi so many times with old heads that I was like, let me sit down, let me watch some of these games.
I just can't do it. Anything past 2000, I just can't do it, bro. Like the skill gap is just so crazy, bro. I just can't.
I got you.
I can't word it like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
See how different preferences.
I'm not done with
I
the
don't
90s,
word it like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm wording it like that because after 2000, that's when we really started getting some crazy
The scores,
bro, you know what I mean?
you had the
That's when we
AIs,
started
you
getting
had Kobe, you had
niggas
Ray
out.
Allen.
That's when we
90s,
started
though.
But they didn't start popping until like
Yeah,
2000.
they didn't start popping until then, bro. What other major score was really in the 90s like that other than Jordan, bro?
Kobe. Yeah.
That was like 97.
Kobe
98,
didn't-
though.
Kobe-
He ain't really started snapping until like 2000, like 2.
His third year. Well, first off, he made the All-Star
Yeah.
game his second year.
He didn't play his
That's
first year.
Ness.
Yeah,
Yeah, he came out
Grant Hill.
just like Grandel.
Grant Hill was cooking.
I don't use
Grant,
Grant,
bro.
Don't sleep on Island.
And Graham was cooking them, bro. When they first dropped the
Mac
whole
was
type
drafted in the
Come on,
90s.
bro.
Vince Carter was drafted in the 90s.
They didn't start popping. They didn't
They
start
ain't
popping.
start popping until like the 2000s, though, bro.
They played in multiple eras, so we can't really do that. They was getting their buckets.
What was
during
the
90s
most
as well.
dominant?
Like, you could,
What was the most
I guess
dominant
you
era
could-
Vince Carter was in?
2000 for sure.
What about Tracy McGrady?
2000.
Kobe.
That's what I'm saying. You could do that for players, but like
They don't
or
do
do that for LeBron.
No, he's
2010s.
saying
Like
that, like-
whatever you played in
Right.
the
He was dominant in
2000.
But 2010s is where he was
When
saying
he was
dominated.
but
He
like,
been saying like
I'm
Vince
saying he
Carter
played
doesn't
more
represent
years.
Yeah, that's what I'm
If
saying.
he played more years in the 90s. So we saying
It's not
Scotty
even
could have
years,
guarded Grant. You think he would have been able to guard Vince? So if he would have averaged
No,
20,
no.
he would have been able to average
Whoa.
25.
Oh,
If he played
Not
more
even
years,
He wasn't even guarding Grant Hill.
He
He can't guard Vince Carter.
Grant Hill guarded Vince Carter? Grant Hill guarded Vince Carter?
Yes.
No.
What?
no,
That's crazy.
Come on, bro.
They was
Both
saying
are great players, as my
Kobe
point.
was saying Vince Carter had it all.
Yeah.
Him and T-Mac had it all.
I mean, obviously didn't show it. We seen
No, I'm
T-Mac
not-
play on the court.
Yeah, Vince Carter didn't have that mentality. I'll be
He
honest.
had-
Vince
he had
Carter
the
had
talent.
no flaw in his game. He just didn't have the mentality to take over.
Oh yeah, Vince Carter was nice, but what I'm
Nice.
saying is, if he was drafted in '88, okay, his prime would have been in the '90s. Like, it's
He
all
probably
about
would've
where
been
you
all
play
time.
more is. That's what I'm saying. So, but they was drafted in the '90s, so it was definitely like talent coming up. Like,
You're right.
But let's talk about some today's hoop.
Mm-hmm.
The Denver Nuggets, bro. 9-1 the last 10, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How we feeling about them? Like, are they like starting to stamp themselves as yo?
Bro,
They had a lot to make the finals again.
I think so. I've been watching a lot of Nuggets games, and a lot of them, in the last 10 games, they've been down at least 15, 16 every game, and they just walk them down.
Yeah.
They just go on like 18-0 runs. Just start snapping. The offense look like it looks like every game they go into, they're like, yo, give us your best shot.
Yeah.
And in the third quarter, we're gonna show you why we're
It's over
gonna
for you.
Bro, I seen the Celtics game, bro. It don't matter who they had on Jokic, bro. It was literally a bucket every single.
Bro,
Whether it was him scoring or he's
you look
getting
and
the ball sliding
throw
out.
out the Aaron Gordon.
Bro, that's
Hand
another
off.
thing. They have a very balanced team,
That's
bro.
what I'm
Their
saying,
team
yeah.
is so
It's
balanced.
crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Like, and then they show so much poise. Like, bro, they was down like 16 to the Raptors at halftime. I'm like, okay, maybe the Raptors gonna show me something. Walk them down, but they won like 11-0 run to start the quarter.
We think it's one of those things where they just sleepwalk the first half. I'm like, yo, we know we gonna get.
They can't keep doing that though.
They can.
They
They
can't
can.
doing
I
that.
thought they can. They're doing it right now.
No, bro, it's like but
They're the third seed.
in a playoff type of
Oh yeah, for sure.
sphere, bro. Like,
I feel like it's probably not sleepwalking. They just play their best of basketball when it matters most. I feel like their system, because it is a system, I feel like they definitely are the favorites. No one else has like literally the type of play style, except for like the Warriors, where they have like a set play style.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the Nuggets, they're a little more talented than the Warriors right now, so I definitely have them as my favorite.
Wait, so what-
Also, 6'10s, like besides Jokic.
one of them can shoot, one of them's athletic. So we're
They both have you got a shooter, a cutter,
Porter shoots like 50% of open threes. Like,
and you be open because you got a double team Jokic.
so
he don't got an X button as well, and he's tall, so you really
No,
you really got crazy.
on my tickets, he been hitting for the 4 assists.
No way.
Yeah.
Gordon.
No,
Bro, that line gotta be like plus 20. Like
Even him.
that line gotta be like plus $20.
MPJ boards and look at this.
Wait, so who the biggest threat to Denver in the West?
You know what's crazy?
Themselves?
The rest of the team, can we admit that like they competition starting to fade off, bro, in the West, at least from the
Yeah.
top. Like I thought it was a 4-man race, but like yo, Clippers
been
they fading off a little bit.
Thunder chokes bad the good teams, bro.
They drop a lot.
They drop a lot of
As every young team would. As every young
But
team
you know
would.
the thing is though, we can't say that because I've seen them show so much veteran poise in close games too, and they're the second youngest team in the league. So it's like,
I mean, which comes with
but
it.
it comes with it,
Right.
But also, the Timberwolves with Carl Anthony Towns torn meniscus,
And
he
Rudy
might not be
Gobert, he got hurt.
hamstring injury too.
Yeah.
They've been on and off with their injuries, so like, yo, I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
definitely time to unleash Nas Reed, though.
Yo, as a Clipper fan, I got them going to the finals. I got
The Denver.
Nuggets.
Yeah.
I don't see how you stop them.
Yeah, I don't see who really going like. We
I
beat
mean,
them, but it's like.
and we say like their bench, but like the players only running 8 people.
Yeah.
You trying to tell me
realistic.
you do Christian Brown, you do
Reggie Jackson.
I don't need to go Ray J. I need to go Julian Strawther, and they do
I think Reggie Jackson gonna play for them. This is their
yeah,
backup guard.
as their backup
They don't
guard.
got no Bruce Brown this year, so they need another ball handler.
Yeah.
Cause they run 8 Aaron Gordon as their backup center in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But
Yo,
yo,
they crazy.
I don't know. I see a lot of. I've never seen it like obviously before the Timberwolves injuries and whatnot. I seen it as like, the West is very winnable by at least 8 to 9 teams in my opinion. Like I honestly still wide open. Obviously Denver is my favorite, but like would I be surprised if the Sun comes out the West? No. The Lakers, the Timberwolves before they got hurt.
Yeah.
Even the Clippers. So it's a lot of teams that has talent.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised as well, but if I would put my money on it, I would put
I'll go Denver too.
I will say
That's
though,
too easy.
the way it's looking like for the West standings, I'll say the bottom half of the West is stronger than more.
Yo, man, that plan
It's gonna
for
be
the
wild,
West
bro.
is
We
insane.
can get into that. Yeah, the West is
So if y'all didn't know, let me pause. So if y'all didn't know, as of right now in the play-in, 7th seed is the Sacramento Kings, they're 37-27. 8th is the Dallas Mavericks, they're 37-28. Lakers are 36-30 at 9th seed, and at the 10th seed, you got Golden State at 34
That's a
30.
crazy plan too.
Yo, so
De'Aaron
that's-
Fox and the Demontis Sabonis
Versus Kyrie and Luka. Yep, and then in the next one you got
Bron
versus Steph.
That's
Which was that
we
was
see
that
what
the
happened.
first
We
was
see
that
what
the first playing matchup?
Yeah.
Bro, and that was a crazy game, you know what I
I'm talking
mean?
about, I seen
I seen three quarters. I shot for the middle one, like, bro.
Right.
Yo, we know this game, bro.
Right.
One thing I'll give Jordan, he told the truth. Jordan told the truth. But no, so I want to know. So do y'all got y'all favorite matchups in the West, and who do y'all see coming out in the West in the play-in?
I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie, cause 2 of these teams not gonna make it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say Sacramento because I'm not gonna lie, Sacramento be beating good teams. They just beat the Bucks. They beat the Lakers. They beat good teams.
You never know what night you're getting on.
Exactly. And then I don't want to say the Mavericks gonna lose because in the playoff scenario, Luka will give him a 50-point triple double.
And I don't want to say Lakers because you know
You can't down
they
LeBron.
always put in that late game, that late season push every time. And Golden State,
It's Golden State.
yeah, you know what I mean. So
Golden State.
yeah, bro.
I
Honestly,
don't know. I'm not.
I'll say,
I can't wait to watch it though.
After the plan, we gonna have some teams that's in for some big.
But you don't think so? We said the Kings and the Mavs, the Suns, if they lose a game, they right there.
They right there.
So now we see KD and Book versus Luka and Kyrie.
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
What?
KD and Book versus Fox and Sabonis. They had some good games this season as well.
Bro.
You might get KD and Book versus Bron and AD.
Bro,
You never know.
I don't
Never know.
If, bro, that would be crazy.
There was a point in time where LeBron and KD didn't play each other for 4
5
years,
years,
bro.
4
4 or 5 years.
They didn't play each other like 4 times this season.
Already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's because they're in the same division. Wow, yo, we get some playing
Bro,
odds at stake.
if I see KD, Bron, and playing, KD pulling it, bro.
Come on, yo.
Well, yo, what if the Suns somehow missed the playoffs though?
Yo, that's another thing. That's another possibility. Good teams can miss it, bro. Good teams can
Like,
miss
what does
it.
that mean for them? Like,
I'm gonna lie, one team I would bet to miss the play is the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, that's
If it's any team,
I wouldn't bet that. I think that I would give them a better shot than the Kings for sure.
Yeah.
No,
No,
Kings,
nah,
bro.
2 teams gotta lose. 2
Yeah,
teams
Yeah,
gotta
2 teams got to
They can
lose.
be
I
worse.
wouldn't say the Warriors have a worse shot. Like we put
Kings.
Suns in that, so make that 5.
Yeah.
How far is the 5 seed?
The Pelicans are 39.
a game and a half.
Yeah, they're
So they still in the
They
race
still
as
in the
well.
race.
So it's a few teams, but I don't know. Out of the Warriors, they definitely not.
I see the Suns plucking the Warriors though.
I'm gonna keep it a
I
bean.
don't know that though. You don't know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't want to doubt Luka. I really don't. But it's sometimes where it just be 1v5 out there. Like you got Kyrie Irving next to you, but Kyrie don't be having the best game sometimes.
I feel like if you put a winner go home situation for them too.
Yeah.
First of all, bro, you know Clipper fans, we see Luka.
Yeah.
Luka going. Luka.
We is Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
For real. But
And Kyrie, like, bro, I can't bet out Kyrie in a winner go home situation.
can you bet out Bron and AD? Can you spread out Fox and Sabonis, who are the younger of the duos?
But they be beating the Lakers. AD has never beat
Sabonis.
Never beat
Sabonis give him a tramp stamp every time they play.
Yeah, yo, here, yo. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about that. AD began plucked, man, bro. He had his best game against Zach on his head. Dirk is getting
Super atomic legend.
It's not the Joker.
It's not.
Nurk is giving him 20 rebounds.
It's not.
Sabonis giving him 20 rebounds, triple double.
Yeah, way with AD that paint.
Yeah.
They did 17 points.
They be having
What you gotta say about that?
Only good game he had recently was against the Timberwolves. No Gobert, no cat. They say he
Like Lamb Pop 25.
They say he a backup center.
I'm sorry, this is grade school.
You told me he was a top 3 bid.
Over Embiid.
Crazy. B with that.
Is he even over Sabonis?
Crazy.
Is
It's
Is
a
it?
bonus you pop 10 in his head.
I want to go there.
I usually don't do the what if we put that player on this team, switch them out with what they do. If we see Sabonis on the Lakers, bro, come
The
on.
defense goes down.
The defense goes down, but the offense goes crazy. The offense goes
The
insane.
offense doesn't get better.
What?
Also do go.
What?
Is it Sabonis on the Lakers?
Yes.
AD
Sabonis
is
is like,
isn't one of these like centers who's like not efficient though. He shoots 56% from the field. He's averaging 26. Like I feel like
But
I
this,
don't know.
this-
going against other big men.
this is one of the best quote-unquote two-way players in basketball.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
going
he
against
doesn't have
other,
blocks to
going
shoot.
against his
But now
contemporaries,
Sabonis-
he's not right.
From what we've been seeing on
Like going
Sabonis,
against his contemporaries, he doesn't look good. Like Brook Lopez was putting him in jail the other day. I ain't like that.
I think we
He don't have to bail him
I
out.
think we cherry picking. Like, are we just gonna pick out
Hey.
any game that this player doesn't have 25 plus, or this game he gets?
Okay,
No,
Or-
before you
Go ahead.
cook, I kind of agree with you to a sense. But what you said to me was crazy about him being better than Joel Embiid after the season he's had. Obviously, he hasn't played in a minute, but
that's the playoff success.
He
That's
scored
why
40 against
I
the Wizards,
fair enough.
17 against the Nuggets, 28 against Wemby, 14 against the Kings.
so I wanna. All right, so we going. The Kings have played the Lakers 3 times this season. Sabonis first game. Sabonis put up 12 and 15 against AD. Next game 29 and 16 with 7 assists. The next game 16, 20 and 12 assists. Now, I don't know. I don't know, bro. And Sabonis is literally like y'all talk about African Sengun being baby Jokic. Like
no, Sabonis
is literally
in that series.
You know what I'm saying? But like we can't not like back to the original conversation. I just don't see Fox and Sabonis going out like that. I don't see LeBron and AD going out like that. Damn sure don't really see Luka and Kyrie going like that to an extent. It's gonna have to be a Warriors in that elimination situation. But then it's gonna have to be another team. I'm gonna have to give it to the Kings. I'm gonna have to give it to the Lakers, bro.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Are you talking about winning?
Winning wise, yeah. I see the Lakers getting out of there.
So what does that be?
Even Suns, even if you put the Suns on this, I see the Suns getting out of there.
I don't lie. The Mavs lose.
What does that do for KD's career?
What was the playoffs?
If they miss the playoffs, bro. We're not talking about first round. We're talking about missing the playoffs.
I'm not lying. This season has been riddled with injuries. Though they haven't been.
KD been stabbed without book.
I feel like for the Suns to make all the moves they made over the past
But like
year,
barely plays for them,
Bro.
And when Bradley Beal comes back, Devin Booker's though.
But bro, Pete, they went to the second round with Chris Paul. They went to the second round with Chris Paul.
Well, we can say Chris Paul had his healthiest years with
But then you trade away Chris Paul, you make Devin Booker the point guard, then you add another trade duo and Bradley Beal.
to not make the playoffs.
To not make the playoffs with that? Come on,
But
bro.
what if the Mavs missed the playoffs 2 years in a row since the Kyrie trade? That's
Well,
just as bad.
I'm about to say that's just as bad because we all know that Mavs front office ain't been helping Luka since he got there. You know what I'm saying?
But
But they made a couple moves. I mean, they made a couple
Bro,
moves.
but you gotta think everybody that left the Mavs ended up having some of their best seasons, bro.
You can say that about the Lakers.
As soon as Porzingis left, having some of their best seasons. As soon as Jalen Brunson left, he damn near a top 5, top 7 guard.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Kyrie doing what Kyrie usually does, but obviously he's older. You know what I mean? He's had injuries before. He's not gonna be the same
He's
Kyrie.
for
You
the
know
decline.
what I'm saying? And then after Kyrie though, they got better with the big man. Like,
They still averaging like 25 though.
I mean, but he's not.
it's not
It's not a consistent.
They're not feeling that 25 like they used to, bro.
Like one game, you might give you 8, and one game, like
like
give
it'd
you
be a quiet 25. It'd be a quiet 25.
I'll take Kyrie over a lot of guards.
Oh, for sure. I think Kyrie over
And it's
a
still-
couple birds.
I feel
That's
like
just
when
big.
we
But
get
he-
to
he's
the
still-
stats matter, I feel like too much in the combo. I feel like
So
It's not even that.
he's not
He's
considered like it's still like a top 10 like guard.
Nah.
What?
He's not with Kyrie.
Absolutely
What?
not.
He's not with Steph.
He's not with John. He's not with John. He's not with Donovan Mitchell. He's
Not with
not with
Shea.
Shea.
I don't agree.
He's
with
not with
that.
Brunson.
Oh, what?
I'm not gonna agree with this list. So yeah, I'm gotta.
No. They're talking about
I'm not gonna argue.
But how is he a top 10 guard
I'm
though?
not even gonna argue.
I like
that one,
Brunson.
bro.
I like Dame.
Wait, hold on, Brunson. Like we gonna
I'm
lay
not
that
even
line.
gonna argue that one, bro.
Brunson?
I'm not arguing this top 10.
Are they on the same level? Is he better than Brunson? That's what I'm asking you.
That's for y'all to figure out.
You just said he was a top 10 guard. You can't defend your claim.
No, he's in the top 10. What I gotta say?
But we give you guards that we think are better than him. You can't really argue that.
That's what you think are better.
Harden.
No, he's not better. No, he is better than Harden. He is better than Harden.
How about Fox?
He's not better than Fox.
He's better than Fox.
No, he's not.
Kyrie better than
He's
Fox?
Kyrie better than Fox?
Yes, bro.
Right now?
Yes, what?
No.
I'm not saying one or the other. I want to hear.
He better than Fox.
I want to
Like,
hear what y'all think. I'm
he's
just
not
giving
as
you
high
guards.
as he used to be for me, but he's still up there.
I'm just giving you guards. I'm just giving you.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Actually, now I think about it, Kyrie better than Dame. As of right now, Kyrie better than Dame.
I think Dame fell off too.
Did bad.
And we can see that. We can see that. Jamal Murray?
No.
Is he better? Is Kyrie ever better than Jamal Murray?
No.
No.
Anthony Edwards.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
still
true.
like-
Kyrie's not better than Anthony Edwards.
He's not.
Kyrie's not better than
Anthony
Anthony
Edwards,
Edwards. That's crazy.
Kyrie's better than
You
Anthony
think Kyrie
Edwards.
better than Anthony Edwards?
Oh, I got Anthony Edwards.
Oh,
Kyrie. Oh, I thought you were saying the opposite.
He better than Halliburton?
No. Yes.
Kyrie not better than Halliburton?
Yes, he is.
Kyrie better than Halliburton?
Yes, bro. Yes. We gotta stop with this Halliburton. I saw a tweet said Halliburton superstar free trial ran out. That little fake superstar gimmick. Like I'm glad. Like,
He hurt.
You glad you got him out.
I'm just trying to
He
get
better than Drew.
He way better than Drew.
Drew not even.
Drew Holiday?
We
I'm just naming guards. Like
We said Kyrie better than Drew.
Yeah.
If that's the line, then
Kyrie better than Maxey.
So the next top Luka Doncic. I ain't lying since after All-Star break, he's been cooking, bro. Double every team with these triple doubles.
But he hasn't been winning every game.
7 seed currently.
And that's the conflict, and there's a lot of talk
8
about.
seed actually.
There's a lot of talk. Should he be in these MVP talks or?
I don't think
I'm
so.
gonna keep it a bean. You don't think so?
No,
Winning matters.
You're right.
I don't think so.
You're right.
Because a lot of these games, he's in when the other team has the garbage on him.
Right.
Like I seen like the other day I had parlay on him. The Chicago game, he had 28, 8-8. No, he had 26. He wanted to get 30, and he stayed in the game when Chicago put their garbage on him.
I thought I can't do that. That's a Brown special, bro.
That is a Brown special, but that don't make you MVP.
We can't do
They
that.
haven't been winning games though.
They haven't been winning.
But I'm not arguing for him to be MVP.
Because he
I just
averaged
think
36, 10 and 10.
we just need some type of criteria on a more consistent basis.
He's
though.
getting up
Say he was like 6
25.
seed though. It still won't matter?
If he was like 4th seed, they'll probably like 1 or 2.
I'll say fifth.
I just think that like some years we'll allow a 6, 7 seed to
When
be
the West is
MVP.
won.
Like, okay, now we'll let Russ get this one, or just because historical significance, but Luka's putting up even better numbers than Russ,
So aside from like where he's at and like the standings and everything like that, can you make a case for Luka being the best player in the NBA right now?
No, he's giving up 20 points.
I mean,
Bro,
that was Harden for a while though. That was also
And Harden wasn't the best player.
He was never.
Harden was considered the best player in the league.
Harden was never considered one of the best players. in the league.
No, that's one of them. He was the
He
best
was
player.
never considered the best player in the league.
No.
Okay.
The most
2018
popular
was
is
Brown.
probably Brown. Like we can go.
2019.
and KD and Steph. I'm taking
Actually, no.
all
2019.
players-
It finished with Kawhi. It finished with
all
Kawhi.
players.
Regular season.
Regular season
I'll
was
take Paul
Harden.
George over Harden 2019.
No.
2019?
That's part of
That's
the
what,
season.
that was when Harden was having like 30 games
That's
straight,
probably the
30
best.
points.
That's probably the best season of his career.
That was the best season.
Curry was
of his
second
career.
too. That was the best season of his career, and they lost to KD Warriors.
So y'all argue that y'all only talk about like what they did in that regular season. Why
He said that season,
I'm
where he's the
saying
best player that season.
But I just beat Kawhi. It finished with Kawhi. Kawhi was literally the best player in the
Brown was having a no. KD was having a great year this season.
until he got hurt.
Till he got hurt, he had a better season than Harden.
Until he got hurt. Yeah.
So Harden was having the best player in the league. I don't
But
think.
what I'm saying, I don't really think we can knock Luka on the defensive tip because like we've had
Bro,
it's not.
Bro,
It's not.
no, bro, they literally attack him. Like, bro, I watch Mavericks game, and he don't even pretend to play defense.
Was Steph ever considered the best player in the world?
Yes.
Was he
His
good
defense was probably.
No, but Steph tried. Like,
tried,
there's a difference of trying on defense and getting scored on. Luka literally just stands
But he
there.
was doing everything offensively though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You got-
cool.
That was Jokic also for a minute too, though.
But Jokic gets
Steph
in the
effort. Steph gives effort. He's
Steph
not
gives
a bad,
effort.
He's not
What's-
a bad defender.
what's-
And
I mean, he just gets
during
scored.
the
But
past
Steph
4
wasn't
years,
the end all be all of that Warriors team though. You still had Clay, you still had Draymond Green. Luka is the end all be all of the team. It's not Luka, it's nothing, bro.
But they still lose with him dropping 36-point triple doubles.
That-
But what does it matter,
Bro,
So what?
after Kyrie, who was really there for him though?
Bro, they just traded for PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford. Bro, we're not going to do that. Cause you just said Bron had no help. Bro,
What I'm gonna say is though, I think like when we compare Steph to Luka defense, a liability is a liability, bro.
Right.
All that effort shit don't matter if you getting cooked on, bro.
Right.
Stephen Curry to pick him, bro.
No, that's definitely.
it matters. It matters if the other team.
I know it's bad, but you still getting cooked and like.
Bro, if you're averaging 36 and you're giving up 36, bro, like Steph would
You
have
have
given
given
up
up 36.
Bro,
Even though he's a
He's like he's not that bad.
Yeah, bro,
He's not that bad.
Who is
He's bad,
bad?
but he's not that
Even
bad.
though
Bro,
Steph
he's
is
that
showing
bad.
some even though Steph is trying to play defense, he's still giving up points, bro. It's still giving up points at the end of the day, bro.
Bro,
I seen Jokic get the same type of work.
That's
that
what I'm
they
saying.
do.
But Jokic know how to position himself.
I see players like Trae Young, they get cooked on defense. Like,
But he's trying though. Trae Young is
Trae Young
trying.
is not. What?
Bro, do you watch all games?
Bro,
Bro, you're not watching
This
the
is probably his best
He's
season.
he's
No,
stepped
this is
up.
probably his best season, but we're talking about the consensus of Trae Young's career.
But we're saying Luka right now. We're saying Luka right now, Trae right now. Luka can't be the best player right now, and he
He's
doesn't play.
doing everything offensively.
He can be the best offensive player right now, but he's not the best player right now.
So you think, as good
James Harden was the best offensive
as,
player in the league.
as good as he is offensively, is he that bad defensively?
Yes.
He gives as much as he gives us as much as
We're gonna disagree.
He has to dare give up at least 25 points.
But do you put that to a fault of that construction of that team? Because they need him to do that.
They don't need him to, bro. They just need him.
Yeah.
do they really have defenders like that?
Bro, they just trade for Gafford, Lively, Josh Green. These are defenders.
I mean,
they're not premium defenders.
in my
Derrick
opinion-
Jones Jr. They have defenders.
In my opinion,
Bro, Darriel Jr. was never known as no defender.
Yes, he was.
He was known as a lob threat in the athletic piece. He was never known as no defender.
When we talk about Luka's
That's
offensive
for
production,
land to complete food.
But he's still not a good defender though.
We gotta think though, like, okay, when it comes to playing deep, it's not about just one-on-one ISO scoring. Like, if you once, let's say, boom, I'm guarding you, boom, you get by me easy. So now the whole defense has to. So the whole defense has changed. Now, not just that you scored because you swung it, then it swung to a wide open 30 after his next kick out.
Right.
That's 3 on Luka though, because the whole thing that's what repeatedly happens with them. When it comes to Steph, if he gets scored on a one-on-one tough bucket over a hand, that's way different, bro. But no, and he's making them work. The shot clock drains more when Steph is on defense. It's like levels to defense.
But either way, you still getting targeted. Even if you try or not, you still getting
And
targeted.
mind you, these last 4 years, once he got a little more stronger these past 4 years, he's definitely a better defender now. Like now he's actually not a liability. Like he's not. If you want to target him because there's 3, 6, 8 dudes, then another 6'4" dude out there, and that makes sense. But like, I don't mean he's just getting picked on. Like,
Either way though, you still have Luka Doncic who, like you said, he may be a defensive liability, but he's literally all they got on offense on most nights.
I was gonna say, so as far as
but I don't think that.
shots going.
No, I believe Luka probably he's one of the best offensive players, but like we can't just give that an excuse as like.
Why he's just a terrible
We've
defender.
seen other players average 30 plus
This-
before. Like
yeah, bro.
Shea is literally doing that now. Like
Literally,
you can
bro.
play defense,
with 10 to 12 rebounds, with 10 assists, matching that too.
bro.
You seen that?
But you gotta think, when the other team shoots, everybody goes Luka grabs a rebound because he's initiating offense.
Luka be guarding the 4, or he'll be guarding a player who don't score.
Like-
So if he just right there for the board, I
Yeah.
mean, that's why like rebound is cool, but like you gotta watch it to see what's actually going on. I'm not.
Who else is crashing? Is your center crashing?
I think no.
That means he got
No,
orchestrated the offense.
No, when it comes to passing, I do believe he's a top like 3, 4 passer in the league. But like I do think it's more he can do defensively, and I don't know. Offensively, no, he is definitely a top 3 player.
Because even if we say Jokic is a bad defender, Jokic knows how to position himself
That's what
to
I'm
deflect the
saying.
ball,
He's not a bad
to
defender.
block the ball, to swipe the ball. Like,
I don't
either
think
way,
he's a bad defender.
like he's trying on defense.
He was still getting targeted though, bro.
Listen,
I don't
Jokic
get
Jokic is trying. They literally put Jokic in every pick and roll,
bro.
But they don't get cooked.
Exactly, they don't
That's
get
what
cooked.
I'm saying.
But
He has goes in the defense.
Right, but like you say, he has those athletic wings that can guard that pick and roll most of the time. You got Eric Gordon, who's that like he's not considered a defender, but
just
just
they always trying to put Jokic in action. So it don't matter what MPJ doing.
They're not putting him in action. They're just getting past them.
But at the same time, you still got people that still expecting that pass. Though you still have capable defenders that can get the steal, that can get in the passing lanes. That's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to you being a liability on defense, it don't matter if you're trying. It don't matter if you're playing your hard defense. If you still get scored on, you still get scored on. They're still attacking you.
Everyone
Almost 90% of the time of possession.
Everyone gets
But you're
scored
still
on.
getting targeted though. So why can't we still make that same case for Luka? Everybody's getting scored on. Why can't we say still make that same case for that?
So are we gonna call like the defenders who guard the
Best players in the game.
Are they trash cans? Like
But no, I'm not saying that, but at the same time, you still getting targeted. That was the main key point in what I was trying to say. Like Steph, he can try on defense. Trae Young can try on defense. They still getting targeted because the starting five in that lineup, they deem them as the worst defender.
But that doesn't mean they're a horrible defender though.
It doesn't.
If
But at
I
the same
see,
time,
I mean, like just put yourself in like actual scenarios. 6'3", 6'3", like 6'1". I'll probably my fault suck, but I'll probably try to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That'll probably be easy. But that don't mean I'm about to cook him though. That's not what that means.
That's not the case all the time because Lou Dort probably the smallest guy on OKC, and then he's the best defender.
That's what I'm saying.
But at the same time though, when you have Draymond, Clay, you got Looney, then what? Who else is there? Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga. You picking stuff. But not I'm saying.
You're picking Steph, but Steph is not going to
That's what I'm saying.
let
He
you
might
walk in for the defense to get like. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get past me, but you're not. I'm gonna put up a fight. All I'm asking Luka to put up a fight.
I don't know, bro. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but like when he's doing all the others, like, all right, he's not playing defense. All right, I'll give you that, but like he's crashing. He's being the playmaker. He's being the main scorer. He's being
Okay,
the best
but
rebounder.
I
but for all
personally think
that,
he's the best player without a championship.
Luka.
right now.
I would probably rank all the champions above him, then I'll go with him.
I mean, if you overtake him,
He's over Embiid to me.
he's overshadowed.
Luka or Embiid.
I'm taking him over Embiid.
I don't got
We can't sit here. We can't sit here and talk about defense. We can't talk about defense like that. And then just
But that's the whole game would get better in the playoffs.
No, Pete. Embiid plays defense.
he's literally. You see the Sixers right now? Like, y'all been watching Sixers games. Literally layup. Look at Josh Hart's stats. Look at Josh Hart's stats last night, bro. I want you to look at them right
It was
now.
like
It's 20.
it was like 16.
Like, David had a 20, 20, and 10 game.
Right.
What are we talking about? Y'all talking about Luka like he had out cold on the court.
Yeah,
Like they're playing 45.
But that's better than B. Like that's giving it to you.
I never said that.
We don't talk.
But
No,
look at now, but when it comes to playoff time, it's a little.
Is that all we're doing?
But we can't even talk about that last year.
He didn't even make the play. He didn't make the play in. With when he got Kyrie.
When he's in the playoffs, he's a 33 point per game
I mean,
scorer.
he was a first round exit back to back years to a Clipper team that ended up flaming out too. So I don't know what we're
Because of
gonna
injuries.
do.
Because of injuries.
We're not. But so if we're gonna do Embiid, can we do injuries too?
Who's injured on
I'm talking about Embiid himself.
No. Who was healthy? You said he played up to a Clipper team. You said to a Clipper team that flamed out because of injuries.
But Embiid, we
But
talking
look
about
at the teams that the Mavericks are also
So he was
losing
getting
to
plucked by
as
Miami
well.
by Victor Oladipo on them.
Oladipo, what?
Well, like 2022, and he was getting plucked by Miami.
He was not getting plucked by nobody. He was playing on one leg,
Nah.
face mask,
That's
like.
what I'm saying.
Why can't you give him that? Why can't you give him that?
I'll give it. No, fight your man.
Also-
I'll give it. No, I'll give it that.
But
Atlanta.
also, Luka plays against better time.
Atlanta.
Are we going to act like
As
there
Luka's
was a
not-
nigga that passed up a wide open and one left?
Everyone act like Embiid had 20 points the first half and then 0 for the second half.
Are we going to act like
It's
that's
0
not
for the second half? Everyone act like Everyone act like the little guy Murray that put the ball from game 7 and then the game is over. I can't. Come on.
This is a level where I
But
can't.
the thing is, I got Embiid over Luka though. I got Embiid over Luka.
I have Luka over me because he's more efficient, he averages more and does better. The Mavericks are also losing to better teams than what Embiid has been losing to throughout his career as well. Like, is that not true?
But is that all you're going off of though? Because I agree with you.
So if he's averaging like the same thing with the Pistons,
I don't know.
just like you just said, the the Clippers are.
Or Lucas Pistons.
He's
yeah.
putting up 33 just like Jordan was putting up 30s. I mean, if their team loses now we want to make the debate. Now he has help and stuff in the playoffs. Does he not have help or does he? Does he not have to do everything or does he? And he does that in the playoffs though. Like in the regular season, that's what everyone like tries a little less harder, but in the playoffs, bro, you turn it up. That's what matters.
But look, I get what you're saying. Like the defenses definitely get tougher in the playoffs. But when you look at his numbers, it's not just below 35 that everybody get. We talking about like 40 on a regular basis. Like his 40 is like everybody's 25. And we talk about rebounding.
All right, hold up in the middle.
Season,
Embiid is the better regular season player, and Luka's the better player.
For sure, no,
That's not the better player.
Overall, he's a better player. No. We're not talking about that.
How can we ever make an argument for Kawhi being a top 5 player if playoffs not the end
No,
all?
we don't want him to be a top 5 player. If
I had Kawhi as a top 5 player.
Okay.
Overall
But how am I supposed to have if we keep saying just because he averaging 24 this year and he's averaging 23 that year, but he ended up going to the finals and
take stats out.
so how does that work? Kev?
His game is overall better than Luka. He's already a top 5 defender in this league. I don't care what nobody says. Look at that Sixers defense without him. Bro, they are getting cooked by everybody else.
What he trying to say? Bro,
he can be 40.
What he's saying is
we want to keep the beam.
overall game. I don't care
what
what
he's
he's
saying is
saying.
the offensive production that Luka gives and B gives way more defensively than
Seven
even else. Is that what you're trying to say?
So that's what hard.
Basically, what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like Luka gives up so much points, but he scores a little bit more than Embiid. Like the stats is a little bit more than Embiid, but Embiid brings so much more
Playoff
defense.
failure.
Bro,
You said playoff failures?
Bro, 79 points back-to-back games in Big 2024 without him, bro. That's all.
All right. That's
We said we done with the 90s, we done with the Sixers without Embiid.
Hey, we've been there. Maxie 17 points yesterday was.
All right, hey,
No, he drove me. Sock, you know.
I'm already
Sock, you know.
all right.
You done with Toby.
No, we done. We done with Tobias here. We done with Tobias.
2 points? 2 points?
We done with Tobias
I'm
here.
going for 10 points, Sock.
10?
I'm over 10. I'm thinking.
I told you.
I'm thinking 10 points is not.
Man-to-man bets coming soon. Y'all don't never put the bias on your team.
Never been smarter than 2 for anything, bro. 10 points? You can give me 10 points?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But let's move right along. We actually got some women's college basketball that's been very good hoops. So
Great hoops.
South Carolina beat LSU for the second time this season to win the SEC championship.
Yeah.
What do we think about that? It was another close tuck ball game, but I don't know. South Carolina just ends up pulling it out every time.
It was a great game that led to
Crazy scuffle too.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about that scuffle? Like, why? Like,
I love it.
I actually hate that because now players might be suspended for the tourney.
Right.
So that's actually about they about to miss out Cardoso, their best player. Like if she doesn't play, they lose first.
How tall is
That's
she?
crazy. She's 6'7".
6'7", bro.
Bro, oh my god.
Bro, when Flau'jae brother hopped
She
on the
was
court,
strapped to injuries.
Bro.
when Flau'jae brother hopped on the court, he looked at what he was
Did
surrounded
he
by.
get arrested or he got
He
Yeah,
get banned for that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
for the rest of your life.
I hope that.
What do y'all think started that? Like, was it Flau'jae, right?
Yeah.
I think it was her, no, it was her.
She bumped into the one girl. You know, the one girl was yelling
The
like,
John was coming because her teammate just got a foul, so we like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Flau'jae mad as shit, gave her the bump.
And then she got
Like,
laid out. But no, LSU, no, they going down bad. Angel Reese did get claimed up.
Yeah.
She couldn't do nothing.
Andrew Reese is. I don't have her as
Is
a
she your
top.
best player?
I don't have her as a top 5 player in it.
is she their best player?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Michaela Williams, the rookie, but they also have like Haley Van Left too. Their number 24, Anissa.
It's their backup, right?
She.
Well,
they just got a really good team.
That's good hoops too.
Um.
That's good hoops too.
So now we gotta talk about Clinton Clark.
She been walking around Iowa like the mayor.
She been popping.
Bro,
crazy.
She been popping.
She tried to go to the boys game and like a hoodie, like not trying to get noticed and stuff. She
I
still
didn't see
got
that.
Bro, she walked around like the president in there.
They won their third straight Big Ten championship. They actually had to come back down from down 8 points.
First
2 minutes 30 seconds.
Can we clap it off for her, like being the record like that? Like, you know, we talking about something we done with the 90s and the 80s. That's one more person we done with, Pistol Pete.
But he held that record.
But no, I'm saying like the fact that that record got surpassed shows that like the offense is really getting there. Like, women's.
we gotta just mention them. How do we feel about them coming into the tournament? Like, okay, like I said, this is their third straight Big Ten
She
championship.
carries the offense a lot.
Yeah.
This year they don't have their center from last year though.
I'm gonna keep it being. So you think she can carry them to like what the Elite Eight, Final Four? Like what you think? I think they can go to the Elite
They can
Eight.
make the Elite Eight.
I don't know
They
about
still
Final
a
Four.
bracket tough. They got UCLA in there, and they got another team in there.
I don't know if they
UConn
make the
maybe?
Sweet Six.
So you on that team?
Bro, yeah,
That's
bro,
right.
on that side.
Bro.
They got the
For
toughest
them
like
to go
part.
back
And
to
the tournament,
they
they
went
gonna
to
trap.
Final Four last year. Only Caitlin Clark can do that for them.
Okay.
Like if they don't consistently get like good
Production.
from the other players, then it's
I
dead.
don't think. I think they
You
going to
need
trap her. Yeah.
Caitlin got it. You seen actually what UCLA did to Juju Watkins this past game. As we're gonna get into that,
Yeah.
we need to see teams do that to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
They literally got the ball to Juju. They was sending the double.
Just have everyone else beat you.
Don't
Yeah.
trap so.
And unfortunately for you, UCLA, Watkins and USC beat Stanford. Oh, I said UCLA, Stanford. They actually beat Stanford in the Pac-12 championship. It was actually a crazy game. Me and Troy was talking about it. Juju did have a kind of like off game, going 2 for 15. But if you watch the game, bro, she was like they literally was just playing 3v4. They sent the double at
That's what you
Juju
got
every
to do.
time, and the
That's a good sign though. Like,
next best player ended up getting 25. Like they stepped up big time. All jumpers too. That's tough, especially in that type of environment.
Yeah.
One thing about her though, she gonna put them shots up though. That's the type of
Yeah.
I'm trying to
That's-
But that's who I want though. Like
She's not scared.
some not scared of the moment, still athletic, 6'1". Like she the prototype. So, like this is actually the prototype.
This is definitely because you gotta just look at her frame of work, bro. Matt, just do another game, bro. Mid-range maestro, using her body,
Got the
like
three.
that's like
Finish,
that's how you do it. And she's a freshman, bro. And she's
Yeah, athletic too. Like the kind of bigger players, not like Cardosa per se, but like 6'1" to 6'4", who can do everything. Those are the
That's
best
like
players.
6'8" in the NBA.
Yeah, like that's
Something
basically,
like that, yeah.
and you can do everything. Like that makes you kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But to switch on to some boxing. man.
Boxing, that yo.
Thank you, up, bro.
Francis Ngannou gets knocked out by Anthony
Zippy
Joshua.
Put him in that more.
So how you feel about that?
I'm glad to see AJ get a dub.
I'm glad it happened, bro, because I feel like AJ kind of saved the heavyweight division, bro. You know, Francis Ngannou coming in from the UFC fighting Tyson Fury, and he get a knockdown. Some people would argue that he won the fight. I thought he won the fight, and that's like a bad look on the heavyweight division. But
Yeah.
him fighting AJ, probably the consensus number 2 heavyweight in the world. Him coming out and knocking him out like that, sending him back to
Oh, I don't know if he's
the
consensus number 2. He over Usyk and Fury?
I would give him the nod over Usyk. I think Fury's number 1. I think Joshua's 2.
Joshua got lost to Usyk twice though.
Yeah, but I feel like Usyk lost his last fight against Dubois, bro.
Okay.
He got hit in the stomach. He gonna call it a low blow.
That's not a horrible take.
I'm glad to see AJ get the dub. He be going out bad though.
Nah, bro, his levels be so bad, bro. When he moves, I'm like, bro, like,
True.
man, what you doing,
Train
bro?
for this?
Yeah, like,
This is what you come out here and do. Crazy.
And
Yo.
that man got knocked down 3 times, dominated, got knocked out in the
Embarrassed.
second. Yeah,
Got him right up out of
he
there.
got paid though. That's what he did.
that's
what it's about.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
it's
it
about,
is.
bro.
That's
That's
what
what it's
it
about.
is.
That's clearly what he came out there to do.
We gotta talk about the next big event though. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Did you see the rules they gave Jake Paul though?
What they
What was the
said?
rules?
Mike Tyson can't knock him out, right?
Can't knock him out.
It was
Jake
kinda like,
Paul got to wear
it
head guard.
was kind of
That's
like
what he
Mike
has to wear
Tyson
head
did.
guard.
you know Tyson's last fight.
Nah,
That can't be true, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
remember
man.
Tyson, bro? They been doing this to Tyson's last couple fights because they know he gonna really murder somebody.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson,
Yeah,
they're giving Jake Paul the handicap.
yeah,
That's crazy. I thought it was
Mike Tyson like 60, bro, and Jake Paul like 20.
bro.
you don't work on
Jake,
it.
but who been Jake Paul been fighting,
It's not
bro?
even that, bro. Off the age.
I think it is his comp ass, like Jake Paul comp ass. Like, I would say in the beginning,
It's
he was
not pro
ass.
boxer.
Not
so
good.
It's not pro
This is
boxer.
a
but it's
professional.
bad.
Mike Tyson will kill you.
I'll never forget about Nick Rob.
Wait, so you think Mike Tyson would win?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Against Jake Paul?
Yes.
They call NBA a family. The whole NBA was bidding on Nick Rob. That was bad.
Old time that messed up his kidney. That's why he looking for a new kidney.
Really?
What, Nate Robinson?
Yeah. He been looking for a new kidney for like the last 2 years. Everybody's laughed at him.
That's crazy.
That be not the brotherhood,
Shout out
bro.
Nick Rob.
Oh yeah, we know that for a couple of reasons.
That's crazy.
No.
Finally, Shakur Stevenson may be coming out of retirement soon. Next fight
Finally.
has been planned for July 6th. Who y'all think he gonna
You said
fight?
he's retired?
He said retire. I'm looking for a retire.
No, he definitely wasn't gonna retire. They just be looking for fights. No one's trying to fight him. I feel like people still scared to fight him. I mean, they're gonna lose in my opinion. I still feel like he's still.
Yeah, I don't even know who he could fight, bro.
I don't know who's gonna fight. Like they say they got a plan, but they didn't even announce the person yet. You think they still looking? They just said some shit like.
Yeah.
I think he has an idea. Like he got an idea. I don't know.
Frank Martin probably gonna fight Gervonta. Frank Martin pulled out of that fight. Like I wanted to see that actually. I wanted to see Frank Martin tested. He's solid.
That's too much of a risk though. You're not gonna just fight Devontae like that, especially if he's not agreeing with the terms or whatever like that. I wouldn't do that shit.
Devontae, yeah, them stipulations on his fights.
How you do?
Yeah,
But yeah, he's a top fighter, so.
I was about to say it's whatever he want or nothing, bro.
Yeah.
They did my boy bad. I won't say my boy, but Garcia, I fuck with Garcia.
He's been on lately, bro.
So what?
Ryan Garcia, you see him?
Yeah.
Bro, he's losing it a little bit, bro. He's losing him in tape. Yeah.
I ain't gonna go into that too much, but I've been seeing that for sure.
I've been seeing
that, but it's definitely something going on. Probably.
Well, prayers up to him. You know what I mean? Hopefully,
Y'all think that fight gonna continue?
yeah.
He's saying it was.
Yeah,
I don't know. Watch that joint.
that's what he was saying.
He gonna get smoked
He
on
gonna
that
get
joint.
rocked,
Yeah.
bro.
You think so?
Bro, he too.
But there's not a lot of
his name.
there's not a lot of views though. Because he's doing that.
They both gonna make money at the end.
It was a crazy hype up though. Like when I was watching the press conference a few weeks ago, it was him and Haney was going at it. I don't know.
But they said that's where not where it started, but like they was asking about like you do coke and stuff. He was like, no, I drink,
Yeah.
I drink and I smoke weed like everybody else do in this room. Like he try to turn into
Try-
something else.
yeah.
You kind of in the training camp, bro.
You can't be saying like.
right. And you're a professional boxer. Don't say that right here.
Now kids looking at you like, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. Like you still run out.
Then the athlete's gonna be like, yo, you're not gonna punish him?
Yeah.
But if it was me,
Yeah.
I mean,
So what's that thoughts on Sean O'Malley?
Yeah, great one.
It was a good win, but you saw what Vera said. He said, "This not the enemy." Like he said, "I'm gonna bounce back."
you know how they all do, bro. They pop it every time after it was a fight, bro. You know what I mean?
Where is Sean like ranking like pen rankings?
Bro, I think on the website they got him at 6. They got him at 5 or 6.
That's deserved.
Overall.
Yeah, that's deserved. Cause he the best stand-up fighter in the UFC right now, and he's beaten Aljo. I thought he was gonna lose that fight honestly, because he had wrestler. I feel like to beat Sean O'Malley, you gotta make it a dirty fight. You gotta take him down. You gotta wrestle with him, and he knocked him out. And he just beat Marlon Vera, so I think he deserves a top 5 fight. He's probably the most exciting fighter out right now, so I think that's well deserved.
Do you talk about?
Top 7. Probably.
He in that range though.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely in that range. I need one more. One more down in performance.
Okay.
That's what a lot of the other people out probably out of them probably just got more out.
Well, y'all, that'd be episode 14 for y'all. Hot outside. Listen to this when you're taking a walk, when you're taking a jog, when you're getting that water ice, that mango, not that lemon stuff. When you're getting that pretzel.
Yeah, why you doing that? Bro, top 2 crazy. Now we gotta go to Regis and get a lemon joint.
That don't sound so crazy.
That joint, huh?
That don't sound too good.
That's not actually good though.
No, I'm like, crazy. Like, Swedish is kind of
Underrated, bro.
underrated. It's sweet as hell.
Swedish fish not in my top 3.
That don't sweet. What's mango in your top 3?
Mango is my top 3. Lemon, Swedish fish, mango.
Lemon what?
Jesus Christ.
Shout out to the lemon.
Bro.
I gotta try lemon water. I never really tried it.
Top 4.
When I go to the hood spots, I
Nah,
get
probably top 2, bro. I mix up the mango and lemon every time.
You know,
bro.
why crazy? Sometimes I go to the hood spots, I get the rainbow joint. I get a little bit of
Rainbow not even good. Rainbow don't even taste like
You
that.
don't like rainbow? Rainbow top 5.
Rainbow, okay. I'm not
I like that. Real quick though, this is not about any water ice and nothing. Big event coming to Philly in April. These guys might not be interested, but I am. Me personally, WrestleMania coming to Philly.
My God.
WrestleMania coming to Philly.
I haven't watched wrestling and like over like.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's bad, bro.
It's peak right now.
It's actually good.
It's peak right now. They got the Rock coming out there. They got the Rock coming out there.
You going?
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely trying to go, bro. I gotta get some good because it's 2 nights now. It's not.
I'm about to say, you doing the split up 2 nights ago.
Yeah, I gotta pick out which one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I
see a WWE
was
fan
never
back in
big
the day.
into wrestling, honestly.
Boyka.
Wait. Real quick. Jeff Hardy or Mysterio?
Jeff Hardy, come on, man. Jeff Hardy.
That easily?
Yeah, it's not easy, but that's just my personal preference.
Jeff Hardy, we got.
You feel me, bro?
Jeff Hardy definitely more stamped. Rey Mysterio got the
Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Shawn Michaels.
Whoa.
Shawn Michaels. That's
He
easy
my
for me.
dude.
That's easy for me.
Big.
That's easy for me.
Really?
That's easy for me. Somebody that's really underrated to me though, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle
Yes.
is great.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle's good at Brock Lesnar, the different demon though.
Yo, shout out Undertaker, shout out Kane, shout out.
Shout out
All of them.
all
Shout out
them.
Kofi Kingston.
Shout out to Reed, bro, for sure. All right, well, we gonna catch y'all there.